of the spiral arm of the Milky Way is a solar system. Asexual reproduction occurs by using planet organ except seed. Asexual reproduction occurs by using planet organs except seeds. It is a vegetative reproduction. The line joining between the two centers of curvature of lens passing by the optical center. Again, the line joining between the two centers of curvature of lens passing the optical center, it is a principal axis of the lens. It is a phenomenon of the light bouncing off in same medium when it meets the reflecting surface. It is a light reflection. The angle between the reflected light ray and the normal. The angle between the reflected light ray and the normal. It is angle of reflection. The expansion of the universe and the atomic particle merged together producing helium and hydrogen. The expansion of universe and the atomic particle merged together producing helium and hydrogen. It is a Big Bang theory or Big Bang. The moving object covers equal distance at equal period of time. The moving object covers equal distance at equal period of time. It is a regular speed. The point of connection of two chromatids together. The point of connection of two chromatids together. It is a centromere. The change of displacement relative to time. It is a velocity. There are a difference between velocity and speed. In this scientific term, the change of displacement. But if we want to talk about speed, the change of distance relative to time. A point located inside the lens of the principal axis in the mid-distance between its faces. Again, a point located inside lens on the principal axis in the mid-distance between its focus its face. It is optical center of the lens. It contains genetic material from each parent. When it grew, it gave a new offspring whose trait combine each parent's trait. It is zygote. It is any straight line that passes by the center of curvature of the mirror and any point of its surface except the pole of the mirror. Again, it is any straight line that passes by center of curvature of the mirror and any point on its surface except the pole of the mirror. It is the secondary axis of the mirror. A phase in which chromosome or chromosome pair arrange on cell's equator. A phase in which chromosome pair arrange on cell's equator. It is metaphase. The force that keep the continuity of planet rotation in their orbits. Again, the force that keeps the continuity of planet rotation in their orbit. It is a central gravitational force. The value of an object's speed determined in relation to an observer. It is a relative speed. The total distance that a moving object covers divided by the total time taken to cover this distance. It is an average speed. The point of collection of the parallel ray after being reflected from the concave mirror and can be received on a screen. Again, the point of collection of a parallel ray after being reflected from the concave mirror and can be received on a screen. It is a focus of mirror. We can say a real focus of mirror. A phase where some process occur upon which the formation of a complete set of a chromosomes that equal in a number with the partner cell. Again, a phase where some process occur upon which the formation of a complete set of a chromosome that equal in number with the partner cell. It is telophase. The space that contain all the galaxies, star, and planet. It is a universe. The image that can't be received on a screen. It is a virtual image. A disease resulting from a formation of the image behind the retina of the eye. Again, a disease resulting from the formation of the image behind the retina of the eye. It is a long-sightedness. The biggest star that can be seen clearly by people on Earth's surface. It is the sun. The unit that is used to measure the distance between the celestial body, it is a light year. Angle of incidence equal angle of reflection. It is the first law of light reflection. The shortest straight line between two positions of a moving object, it is a displacement. The ability of some animal to compensate their missing part, it is regeneration, as starfish. Cells that lead to the formation of gametes that contain N chromosomes, it is reproductive cell. The point of collection of parallel ray in the concave mirror, it is the focus. A phase in which some important biological process occur to prepare the cell for division and genetic material in the cell is doubled. It is interphase. The point that is in the middle of reflective surface of the mirror, it is a pole of the mirror. The combination of male and the female gamete to form zygote, it is fertilization. It is the sun and its planet revolving around its solar system. Twice the focal length of a spherical mirror, it is a radius of curvature. The change of an object's location as time passes according to the location of another object, it is a motion. A type of reproduction which considered a source of genetic variation, it is a sexual reproduction. A process in which the living organism produces individual with hereditary trait different from the parent, it is a sexual reproduction again. A cell division that occur in the somatic cell and result in the growth of the living organism, it is a mitosis cell division. Another question in our general revision is give reason. Please note that sexual reproduction is the source of variation between individuals because the produced individual combine with the genetic trait from two different parents, male and female. Again, because the produced individual combines the genetic trait from two different parents, male and female. Besides the crossing over phenomenon that lead to genes exchange with the chromosome of each parent, there are two reasons. Another question in our give reason, the short-sighted person require medical glasses with concave lens. Because the concave lens diverges the light ray before entering the eye lens, so the image is formed on retina. Asexual reproduction produces offspring identical to the parents. Again, asexual reproduction produces offspring identical to the parents because it depends on mitosis cell division that produce two identical cells similar to the parent cell, like amoeba. The perpendicular incident light ray on the plane mirror reflects on itself because the angle of incidence equals the angle of reflection equal 0. The continuous expansion of space because galaxies move away from each other. Force and acceleration are vector physical quantity. Please note on this question, force and acceleration are vector physical quantity because they have magnitude and direction. The long side is treated by suitable convex lens because the convex lens converges the light ray before entering the eye lens, so the image is formed on the retina. A starfish continues alive, even a part of its body is cut. Again, starfish continues alive, even a part of its body is cut, because starfish reproduce mitotically by regeneration. The moving car seems stable to the observer move with the same speed and direction. Again, the moving car seems stable to the observer move with the same speed and direction because the relative speed between them equals 0. The convex lens has two centers of curvature, while the convex mirror has only one center. Because the convex lens has two spherical surfaces, while the convex mirror has only one spherical surface. The uniform velocity of a car cannot be obtained particularly because the car speed depends on the traffic. It is impossible to obtain real image by using concave lens because the refracted ray by the convex lens are not intersected. Again, because the refracted ray by the concave lens are not intersected. The focal vertex of the thick convex lens is less than the thin convex lens. Again, the focal vertex of the thick convex lens is less than the thin convex lens because the radius of thick convex lens is less than that of the thin one. Interphase stage occur before starting cell division. What is the importance of interphase? To duplicate the genetic material and prepare the cell for division. The importance of crossing over phenomenon, that first mitotic division, to make variation in genetic trait among the members of the same species. Zygote contains the normal number of chromosomes of the organism because it produced from the combination between the male and female gamete, since each one contains half number of chromosome N. The object that is placed at the focus of convex lens doesn't form an image because the refracting ray through the lens pass parallel and don't meet. Concave mirror are used in solar oven because they collect a large amount of solar ray in a focus. A convex mirror is put at the left side of driver of the car. Again, a convex mirror is put at the left side of the driver of the car to form an erect virtual and small image for the way behind the car. The shortest year is one Mercury planet because it is the nearest planet to the Sun. Another question in our general revision is a problem. The first problem is a racer covered a distance of 100 meters in 10 seconds in a straight line. Then he returned back walking in 80 seconds. Again, a racer covered a distance of 100 meters in 10 seconds in a straight line. Then he returned back walking in 80 seconds. Calculate the racer speed while running, while returning back, and during the whole trip. The first is while running, average speed or average velocity equal total distance over total time. Average speed, total distance over total time. 100 over 10 equal 10 meters per second. While returning back, average speed equal total distance over total time also. So 100 over 80 seconds equal 1.25 meters per second. During the whole trip, total distance over total time, so average speed equal 100 plus 100 equal 200, and the total time 10 plus 80 equal 90, so the average speed equal 2.22 meters per second. Another problem, two cars move in the same direction. Car A move at speed 30 km per hour and car B move at speed 80 km per hour. While a car C move in the opposite direction at speed 40 km per hour, calculate the relative speed of car B relative to an observer. In car A, in the same direction, relative speed equal speed of car minus observer speed, so 80 minus 30 equal 50 km per hour. But in car C, in the opposite direction, relative speed can calculate from this law. Relative speed equal speed of car plus observer speed, so 80 plus 40 equal 120 km per hour. Another problem, if a bus move on a straight line, its speed it change from 8 meters per second to 20 meters per second within a period of 3 seconds. What is the amount of acceleration? So you have VI, initial velocity, and VF, final velocity, and the time of a change in this velocity. Acceleration law, VF minus VI, we can write V2 minus V1 over time. Acceleration equal 20 minus 8 over 3 equal 4 meters per second square. So it is a positive acceleration because an object speed is increased or object velocity increased. The acceleration type in this case is a positive acceleration. Another problem, within 2.5 seconds, the speed of car reached 65 meters per second with acceleration 2 meters per second square. Calculate the initial speed of the car. We will use a law of acceleration, but in another form. Within 2.5 seconds, the speed of car reached 65 meters per second with acceleration 2 meters per second square. Calculate the initial speed of the car. The law to solve this problem is VI equal VF minus AT. Since A is acceleration, T is time, VF is a final velocity and vi is initial velocity. vi equals 65 minus, between brackets 2 times 2.5 equal 5. So 65 minus 5 equal 60 meter per second. A car moves by 20 meter per second when the driver applies a brake. Please note that if the driver applies a brake or an object decreases its velocity to stop, the car its speed decreases by 20 meter per second square, but 20 meter per second square is deceleration, so 2 meter per second square will be negative 2 meter per second square. Find the time to stop. During the whole trip, acceleration equal v2 minus v1 over t, or vf minus vi over t, as we said. Time is v2 minus v1 over a, or acceleration. 0 minus 20 over negative 2. Please note that the acceleration with a negative sign. So the time taken to stop this car equal 10 seconds. In this figure, we can see that the body moved from a point A to the point C, passing by the point B. So an object moved from A to B to C. Then returning back to A as shown in figure. Again, an object moved from A to B, then to C, in the end or at the end, returning back to A as shown in the figure. Calculate what? The distance covered by body and the distance and displacement. But we can find the distance firstly. The distance covered 20 meter plus 25 meter plus 25 meter again equal 60 meter. Again 20 plus 25 plus 25 again equal 60 meter. The displacement done by the body, displacement equals 0 because the object returning back to the start point. Again, the displacement done by the body equals 0 because an object returning back to its start point. We can find the average speed. It is equal total distance over total time, 60 over 30, equal 2 meter per second, and the average velocity of this object equal 0 because the displacement equals 0, so the average velocity equal total displacement equals 0 over total time, so equal 0. In this figure, explain by drawing the formation of image that is equal to the object by mean of a convex lens. In this object, we can see that is the object in the center of curvature of this lens. We will draw 2 or 3 rays as shown in figure. The first ray is parallel to the principal axis, and the second ray is passing through this point, and third ray will pass by focal length, and this refracting ray will collecting in the center of curvature to form an image. An image of this object is upturned and equal to the object length. So explain only by drawing the formation of image that is equal to the object by mean of a convex lens. What is the vision defect in each figure? Find the vision defect in each figure. The first figure is a short-sightedness. Again, it is a short-sightedness because the image formed behind or in front of retina. So this vision defect is a short-sightedness. But in another image, the image of an object formed behind retina of eye, so this vision defect is long-sightedness. Dear student, I hope to enjoy your time with us. Try to answer the general question on our main book or school book. Till we meet you again, good luck and goodbye everybody.